Good morning, my kings, queens, and trolls of YouTube. This is your girl, Queen C, and today your girl is running on Dunkin'. I had the hellish night from hell last night. Today's favorite character day at my daughter's school. She decides she wants to be Harley Quinn. Not Hello Kitty, not a princess, not a fairy, but freaking Harley Quinn. Your girl's not a seamstress, but I was up till late, like 12 something. That's late for me because I'm old, y'all. I was up till like 12 something in the morning sewing. Thank God for old leggings and old shirts because I put it together and it turned out really cute. And I had some old red weave left over, so I put it in her ponytails and hooked her up. But anyway, the things we do for our kids, she was happy. I did my best. Like I said, I was up sewing, stitching, and doing all kind of stuff till like the wee hours of the morning. But either way, today's video, I actually had got an email from somebody. Now, let me rewind because you guys know that I had made a video talking about devils and how, I was saying my nuclear family comes first. So I got this email and basically somebody asked me, what exactly is a nuclear family? I thought all family was just family. Now, I don't know if it was one of my relatives' little side minions because she got a couple of those. But either way, whoever it was, I'm going to answer that question, whether you were being funny or whether you were being, a jackass. I don't know. But I'm going to answer the question anyway because a lot of people, to my surprise, don't know what a nuclear family is. And I would expect people who are old enough to be my mom or my grandmom or something like that to know what one is. But hey, everybody, doesn't always know everything. You learn something new every day. So basically what a nuclear family is a household that has mother, father, and the children in it, and the children are still dependent on the parents. So with that being said, when I'm talking and I'm saying my nuclear family comes first, that's because my husband comes first and he and I work together as a team to take care of our children. And when I say my husband comes first, I don't mean that I would neglect my children to do something for my husband or nothing like that. We both understand that our children's needs get met through us. We are responsible for putting a roof over their head. We are responsible for putting food on the table. We're responsible for clothing them. We're responsible for their activities. We're responsible for their health. All these things we're responsible for. We're responsible for, teaching them about life, teaching them about God, all that. That's our responsibility. And so basically, when a person asks, I thought all family is family. Family is family, but when you have a nuclear family, you are obligated to take care of what you created. And basically, I didn't ask to have my mom. My mom just is my mom. I didn't ask to have certain relatives. They're just my certain relatives because I was born into that family. I didn't create that family. That family created me. My parents created me. So I was my parents' responsibility, and they weren't supposed to neglect me to do things outside of the household for other people, because if doing things outside of the household for other people cause me to be neglected, they're wrong. Their responsibility, first and foremost, is to take care of their household. They're not supposed to do anything that interferes with taking care of their household. So basically, that's what a nuclear family is. So all you people out there, if someone tells you, a married couple tells you, they have to, their family comes first, their nuclear family comes first, don't start clutching your pearls and saying, well, what am I, chopped liver? Sounds like somebody I know, a terrible nag. But anyway, when that person feels like they're chopped liver, they have to understand you are not responsible for them. You're not obligated to take care of anybody. The only people that you're obligated to take care of are the people that you bring forth into this world, the people you create with your spouse. Now, you might have elderly parents who took care of you, and you want to return the favor by taking care of them, and that's fine. That's fine. But again, you still have to take care of your nuclear family. If your mother-in-law or your father-in-law or your parents are disrespectful to your spouse, yet they're elderly and they need care, they need to understand that even though they need care, they still need to respect your boundaries. They still need to respect your spouse. They still need to let you run your household. They still need to let your spouse run your household. They can't come into your household because they need help and start trying to run it for you. So they have to respect those boundaries. And if they can't respect those boundaries, they got to go. The nursing home it is. Shady Maple, there you have have it, that's where you'll be. And I feel the same way. If a person, cannot understand that I'm not going to let anything jeopardize me taking care of my children, or, interfere with me doing what I need to do for them, if they can't understand that, I don't need them in my life. Because again, people like to guilt trip you and make you feel some type of way because you put your family first. Some people don't have children, they don't have spouses, so they don't understand, the full meaning of it. And what I say to everybody else is this, because you know how you tell somebody something and the first thing they want to say to you is, well, you're not a professional, you don't know. Okay, well, I tell you what, this is what I feel is right. This is what I feel is right for my life. But if you have any questions and you want to be sure on what a nuclear family is, I suggest you go to your pastor, you ask your pastor. If you don't have one, you call up a counselor or somebody and you ask them and you get their opinion. And any professional will tell you that a nuclear family comes first. That is your obligation. That's who you take care of first. So if it comes to my child needing a ride home from school, but it comes down to me having to take somebody somewhere else, I'm going to choose to pick my child up from school. I'm not going to let somebody guilt trip me into doing something for them that causes me to neglect my child, because my child is my responsibility. If I have, plans to do something with my husband, but somebody else wants to go out and hang out with me, I'm not going to neglect my husband to go hang out with anybody else. I'm going to stick to taking care of the needs of my nuclear family. Now, again, people do not seem to understand that. It makes people angry. It offends so many people. And to all you people who get offended when they tell you that their family comes first, when they tell you their spouse and their children come first, like I said, ask a professional and they will tell you the same thing. Hell, all you got to do is binge watch Dr. Phil for a week and you'll get the answer without even having to pay for it. Trust and believe me, he will tell you the same thing. Your nuclear family comes first. So now that I've told you what a nuclear family is and I've told you the importance of it, the next time somebody says something to you about a nuclear family and their family coming first, don't feel like you're not a part of their family. You're just not a part of their nuclear family, because they didn't create you and they don't hold any responsibility for you. Anytime somebody does something for you, it's a courtesy and it's out of the kindness of their heart. Nobody owes you anything. People have such a issue with self-entitlement that they think everybody owes them something. Nobody owes you anything. You get what you give. If you give kindness, you give respect, you get it. If somebody decides to do you a favor or somebody decides to, help you out in any type of way, it's out of the kindness of their heart, not because they owe you. Anyway, that's all I have for today. Part of my nuclear family business was staying up late at night making this costume for my daughter, and now she's running around school looking like Harley Quinn. What can I say? But it is what it is. We try to keep our loved ones happy. Email me at queenchrisshonda@gmail.com. Don't forget to subscribe to me and like me on Facebook at the Queen C-Hive. And you can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Queen Chrishonda. Peace, guys, and enjoy your day.